with the ever-changing world and COVID and borders and all of that, there was a lot of restrictions on us coming into this camp, and obviously not to have the international competition was disappointing, but at the same time we were able to keep basically the purpose of why we were coming together still the same. The performance element didn't change. We were able to really spend time collectively establishing and implementing our game plan, and primarily it was about building cohesion and connection out on court. So all those elements that bring the game plan together was the key focus around those 2 weeks. It was challenging, and different players had different things that they had to work through, particularly around programming. Some had to work in their hotel room for a period of time. Others were working in small groups. So it was very dynamic in terms of the way in which people had to move and adjust, but the way in which the players have had to do that all season, I think they show great resilience. The way in which we build the program, there's obviously some individuality that you need to be able to incorporate across a program. So we needed to understand the athletes. We've got some new players that have come into the squad. So being able to bring, some awareness around what their best version looks like and how do we all play our parts in building that performance and those relationships was really key. And then it was actually establishing the game plan and understanding of it through the units and then collectively as an entire group. I think the mentality around our squad is that everyone is driving performance, driving standards, so that the best 7, when they take the court in that high pressured moments, is able to perform, and everyone is contributing to that performance. So whilst it is a big squad and everyone's vying for selection, there's a real connection amongst the group that everyone has a role to play. And then I think there was a lot of talk spoken about, when we actually are separated, how do we continue with our hard work that's going to continue to keep connection, build relationships, but also keep our hand on the pulse in terms of how we want to perform as a Diamonds player.